Guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Terminator, and today we'll be looking once again at Train Simulator 2016. So today I'm going to be looking at this scenario I just created. It is based on the Metrolink's Orange County line Fullerton to Laguna Niguel shuttle service. So today I'm operating the afternoon set, which is Metrolink train 634, I believe it is. It is available in the workshop. Link will be in the description. Yeah, so I'm sorry it's been a while since a video. I got a new hard drive, which is pretty crappy, so I don't know how this is going to go. The scenario is approximately 45 minutes. Pretty short scenario. It's in the career scenarios. It actually wasn't as hard as I thought to create the scenario. It was a little bumpy. It took me a couple of days, but I got it eventually. Now, I do not have the read numbering F59 mod. What I basically did is when I was creating the scenario, I double-clicked on the locomotive to change its number, and then I changed it to 860 so it's more realistic. I also changed the Surfliner cars because there is a we're gonna be meeting Amtrak 777 somewhere along here, and then my BNSF dash 9, I edited it to 5650, so it's a AC 4400 CW or whatever the classification is. I hope you guys can hear me. I got a new headset because my P11's mic went out, so I was like, rip. But yeah, I will be leaving a link in the description to my scenario. Hope you guys try it out and enjoy it. And I hope you guys enjoy this footage of me playing it. I actually, when I tested it before I released it onto the workshop, I completely failed. I got 37 points because I was speeding. I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking about something else, and then it just snowballed on me. So hopefully we'll get a good score on this attempt. Oh yeah, I forgot to edit that. I'm sorry. It says GG good afternoon, engineer. So I'm sorry if I don't edit it. People will probably just ignore it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And there's a couple, if you go on YouTube and just look it up, there's a couple of tutorials on how to make scenarios. Again, not as hard as I first thought, but it took me a few days because there was a couple of errors that I had to get past, but I got past them. So yeah. Also, I added some cars on the sidings, like as you can see right there. I just added some center beam flats, just to kind of make it more realistic. I put some freight cars just around the map, around this area of the Pacific Surfliner map. Alright, looks like I'm going to be late. That's not good. But we'll see. I made the cab car and the Dash 9 broken locomotives, so they don't provide any power whatsoever. So it might be a little slow on the train, but if it is, go ahead and leave a suggestion. I can change it but if you guys play it and you guys have a Steam, definitely download it and check it out. Leave a comment on what you think of it. If you think something needs to be changed, obviously tell me, and then I can go back and re-edit the scenario. and then I can re-upload it to the workshop. Let's see if I can make it there in 2 minutes. Let's get a nice passing. Yeah, but again, it's a pretty short scenario. It's only 45 minutes. Let's see if I can make it. Yeah, I'll make it. Alright, I'm gonna slow her down because we got a 70-mile-an-hour speed restriction up here. I hope this video records, and I hope it records my audio. I'm really hoping that. Really hoping for that. There's Angel Stadium right there. It doesn't have the Angels because I don't think they got a copyright permission, but that's okay. Let's give more pressure on the brakes so we can stop. Alright, I'm on time. A little bit more pressure. And give it a little engine brake to kind of help it slow down. There we go. Let's get her on the platform. Perfect. Right on time. Let's go turn this off so we can watch it depart. Let me get rid of the F5. There we go. Beautiful. I really wish the Metrolinks would have like the signs, because they have LED signs. Well, not LEDs, just lighted signs that indicate the train number and its destination. I wish it had those, but it doesn't. If you guys are wondering where this horn mod came from, it came from Railworks America, the Railworks mod website. So I believe it's called Metrolink F59 horn replacement, but I'm not entirely sure about it. So if you guys want to go check it out, go check it out. I do have, it may, I put a little note in the description. It may require, this scenario may require the Surfliner custom sounds and skins from the Audio Shack and Jay's Train Sim Workshop, because I bought those. It altogether, it gives you cab car textures, gives you a different skin on the oh crap, I'm gonna speed here. Come on. Don't make it that bad, please. Alright. Ooh, that was a little hefty. I need to keep I need to constantly pay attention to these. There it is. There's 777 out in the distance. Here, let's pull up the F1 menu. There we go. So yep, next stop is Orange, and then Santa Ana, Tustin, Irvine, and then Laguna Niguel Bay, which is out here. It's classified as Laguna Niguel Track 1A. It's a small storage track, like the Fullerton Track 4 for the Fullerton to Laguna Niguel shuttles. Yeah, you'll see 777. It's right there. It's gonna come by us. Yeah, so here comes 777. And I just use a to make it easier, I would recommend to use presets of trains. Like I built this consist. It's just a basic Metrolink 5 car set with the cab car with the BNSF locomotive on it because up until October, Metrolink is leasing BNSF locomotives because of a derailment with it last year in Oxnard, somewhere near Oxnard, and they didn't trust the cab car because they thought there was a malfunction in the cow catcher, which is down here, which is this part here. Let's get a better view of it. There we go. This part right here. Let's go get some power. Oh, I didn't know those could move. I guess they can. Also, I'm considering getting FSX, which is Microsoft's Flight Simulator X. So, if you guys want to see that, go and comment down below on what I should do. Well, first I need to get kind of on my bearings and get set up with the Flight Simulator. I tried doing X-Plane 10 with like a major joist yoke with throttles and rudder pedals. That didn't go for so well for me. I got really frustrated, but that was 2 or 3 years ago, so I'm going to stick to a joystick with a throttle. I'm going to get the Thrustmaster. I forget what it's called. It's a Thrustmaster joystick, though. Thrustmaster, they make joysticks and race or car driving equipment. So like if you play like let's say Forza or NASCAR, then on the PC, I'm just coming up with random titles. I don't know if Forza's on PC, but I'm pretty sure it is. You can play it with a a wheel, a shifter, and gas and brake pedals. I just prefer to use mouse and keyboard, honestly. To me, I'm gonna multitask with it. I'm gonna use mouse and keyboard in coordination with the joystick. Of course, I got to read the instructions on how to wizard it and set it up. But I currently don't have the money to buy it all together because altogether it costs $74. On Steam, FSX is $25, and then the joystick I believe is 40. I think it's either $45 or $50. But yeah, I just can't remember the specific name of it. Still the bell on. Don't really need the bell on. I really hope this records and you can hear my voice. I'll find that out when I go to edit this. Hopefully it doesn't take up too much of my storage. I did clean up some of my storage on my computer because it was pretty full, so I deleted War Thunder. That took off a sizable chunk. Because I'm not really playing War Thunder anymore, so I kind of want to go away from like that military thing, like DCS. I've heard is a really good one, but I want to go FSX because I want to start flying like passenger routes and getting like GSX and all those other ground service, all that other stuff, and all those mods, like the PMDG 737 or the 757 or whatever. But first, I'm going to train with the default aircraft, like the default 737-800. I'm just going to get liveries for them. But I'm going to start there with the default aircraft. And there's plenty of DLCs to buy on Steam. There's plenty of FSX mods. Or that you would have to purchase separately, of course. You'd have to have the game to play it. I tried getting the demo, but unfortunately it gave me a virus. I don't know why, but for some reason it did. So I don't use the demo. I've tried the demo, and I deleted it and ended up getting a virus. So that was not very fun. Because then I had to... I had to take forever to clean off my delete everything and reinstall it again, so that was not fun in the slightest way. I really wish they introduced the Rail Runner and the F-59 PHI for Metrolink. I think that would give it a little bit more realism. But we're just gonna have to see. Next station stop is Tustin. So coming up here, we should see, yep, there's those tank cars I put there. Now, if you go to Quick Drive, you won't see these, but I decided to put them on for, again, realism. Those are the Mirage Pass cars, so you'll need a couple of add-ons. Of course, if you go to the Steam Workshop, it has the tags, like the official, locomotive stuff that you need. But, I mean, overall, I think it works. I tested it, it worked. Of course, I didn't get a lot of points for it because I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking of other things I could do differently next time in a different scenario. I'm going to start creating more different scenarios. But leave your suggestions for scenarios in the comments below. Or on the Steam Workshop, you can comment and suggest different scenarios I should do. Those ideas might already be on the workshop. Alpha Bea, or however you pronounce his name. I have no clue how to pronounce his name. He's one of my Steam friends. He's on my friends list for Steam. He makes really good scenarios, very accurate, very realistic. They're very impressive. So just go ahead and check out his stuff. Yeah. Alright, so we're a little late. Our ETA is when we would have departed Tustin, so I hope we can make up time by going fast. But we'll see. And then I have the big hills to get over, which might be a challenge considering I disabled the cab car and the Dash 9. We'll see how it goes. I'm a little concerned about it though. And if that doesn't work, then I'll change it. Oh, I'm inside a building. That was a fail. Alright, I'm gonna start slowing down here for Tustin. There should be some cars tucked back in here too. We should be able to see them in just a second. Here, let me go to the conductor side, the engine. Let's see if we can see them. Yep, there they are. 2 chute hoppers. Here we are. Tustin, California. Oh yeah, I'm late. Damn. Oh well. See if we can get the whole train on the platform. Nope. Oh well. It's just hanging slightly off the platform, but no big deal. Can release the brakes since we're on a we're not on a grade. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, but we have a lot of time between getting to Irvine and Laguna Niguel Bay. So being slightly late is okay because it doesn't because there's such a huge gap between the times. But I mean, in real life, I would believe I set it up a little bit differently. I got a timelessness bonus. Oh well. Fine with me. Alright, we're going to put the power to 100 because we need to accelerate before we hit the hill. Up to Irvine. Then it kind of levels out, and then it goes back up again, then levels out, and then goes down, and then goes back up, and then comes back down. So it's a little hilly from here to Laguna Niguel. But once we hit Laguna Niguel, we should be fine. And for some reason I can't hear the loud engine. Like, when I'm at 100, like it's glitched or something. Maybe because conflicting mods or something. But I can't hear the engine sounds for some reason. It's a little weird. Might be a little bit buggy, but it doesn't matter to me, honestly. Oops, wrong button. Alright, this is gonna be the bad part. But we're just gonna have to play it by ear and see how it goes. Yeah, it's accelerating incredibly slow. And that hill scares me. That one right, the one coming up on the map. That's like a huge grade, and I don't know if our train can make it over it. Well, the grade is decreasing now, so the engine's having some time to is getting some time to speed up, but let's go get the sand on. That might help. Let's go and get a view just passing by. Yep, we're losing speed. Crap. Yeah, we're gonna go not faster than this at this point. I mean, the grade is so huge, and I don't have the supporting power. It's just not good. Maybe if you did full power leaving Tustin, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But it's just, the train's just having a really tough time at this point. I'll try that when we get to Irvine. I'll just go like a full power departure from the station to get as much speed up as I can. But I think I should return on the cab car. Yeah. After this, recording this and editing this, I'm gonna let it upload while I take my 634 off the workshop, re-edit it, and then, you know, put the cab car on, maybe for some little extra traction, because the cab car actually works. It provides power, which doesn't make sense. I don't know why, because the cab car is supposed to get all of its power from the main locomotive, but that's just how they designed it. Dovetail designed it. Alright, we're picking up a little bit of speed. Just not much. Like, there's like a no speed increase. We are only at 60 miles an hour. The average speed for these trains is about 75 miles an hour, or 79. Well, the BNSF locomotives, they can't go very fast. Their maximum speed when the BNSF locomotive is running is 75 because that's their maximum speed. Because, you know, they're designed to haul heavy cargo, so they can't go as fast. Whew, I'm tired. We still have the sand on. I'm going to keep it on, but as you can see, the grade is, it's kind of spread out. So let's spam the alerter for now. Alright, I'm going to start slowing down. Just a little bit, though, since we're going pretty slow. Just a small decrease. Now we can go full braking. And the train notes just kind of stop itself. Let's go sound the horn to get the ditch lights on. Here we are at Irvine. We're a little late. Nothing to worry about, really. I mean, it doesn't matter if we're a little bit late. We have a huge chunk of time between getting from Irvine to Laguna Niguel. So let's go get the train fully on the platform this time. That's like perfect. Let's go get away from the engine because it is super loud. So we're in the last passenger car before... There we go. Okay, I quieted it down. Let's go release the brakes. There we go. Yeah, it says I have 1,000 points. Timelessness penalty, oh well. Now we have... we got 10 minutes to get from... Alright, let's go put her up to full so we can get some speed going. Yeah, still not accelerating as fast as I wanted it to. Because the cab car is disabled. I'm going to go back and edit the cab car so it actually runs and just the BNSF locomotive doesn't work. Actually, I'll leave the cab car broken while the Dash 9 is running so you can hear the Dash 9. That'll probably give it like a big power boost. Yeah, we're accelerating very slowly. This is not as fast as I want it to go. When we started hitting the grades. We're starting off a little easy, just general 0.7% grade. Gonna put the sander on to help the train up. Now it's at 1.0. But we've been at full power ever since we left Irvine, so... When we get down the hill, we're gonna be speeding. We're gonna be going like 80 miles an hour. So that'll be good, because then we can make up some lost time. But we have to slow down to get ready for the switches coming into Laguna Niguel Bay. Yeah, this is the scary part. It's pretty steep from here. It's here, I'll show you with my mouse cursor. It's pretty steep from here up to here, and then it smooths out, and then it goes up just a little bit more, and then it drops down. But we're going to try the best we can. We're at 50 miles an hour right now, which is not the climbing speed I wanted. I wanted to be going like 70. But, I mean, that's almost the maximum speed for this train, so... And it levels out just for a second before the massive climb, so let's try to get a little bit of speed before we climb. But, I mean, if we get to the station right at 225, even though it's 14, because it's 24-hour clock on this, it doesn't matter because... And then I just have a little text screen, and then... If we get there early, I'll probably just unload the passengers and then pause it and then just do my goodbyes, you know. I still need to redo my intros. I'm probably gonna redo the same intro for my general kind of videos, like this, and then Battlefront is gonna be the Star Wars custom text crawl. I still need to do those. I haven't really gotten around to them because I've been playing all my other games. Oh, excuse me. I'm so tired. What time is it right now? 10:31. Okay. Okay, the train didn't do too bad. I thought it wasn't as up the mountain was. I mean, the hill wasn't as bad as I first anticipated. So we just got to go up just a little bit more, and then we're gonna. What the? Oh, shoot. I forgot to turn off the alerter. Whoops. Alright, let's get our power back. Whoopsie. Alright, we're going to get ready to pull back the engine power. Once we get up to here, we're going to pull it back because we're going to be descending. And I can pull the engine power back now, as a matter of fact. Four and a half miles to Laguna Niguel Bay. You see, it's going to drop a little bit of speed, and then it just goes down all the way. And now we're going to pick up speed, so we can pull the throttle back to 38. I usually just put the train to idle and then just kind of brake, but I'm going to leave it at 38 so it sounds kind of realistic with the engine running. I mean, if it's at idle, it doesn't really matter. The more throttle you give it, the faster it's going to head down the mountain. See, I set the tank to half, so it's more realistic for the train, you know, coming back and forth between Fullerton and Laguna Niguel. So we're nearing the bottom. We're about halfway from the bottom where it goes flat. Yeah, the 5 freeway is over here somewhere. If you guys live in California, the 5 is... It typically would be over there by those houses. That would typically be the 5 freeway. Hold on, I want to take a look at the map. And I think normally the trains would slow down and then come onto this track, Laguna Niguel, Bay Lead, and then just pull into the track, but I'm not going to do that. I mean, it's my first scenario, so I'm not going to do it. Yeah, we're going to be early, so I'm going to pause. I'm going to start deboarding the passengers and then pause it and then end it. But yeah, normally the trains would be coming in on this track right here and then just creep up onto the onto that track. And there would be a side track for maintenance equipment right over here. But they didn't. Unfortunately, the developers did not get to that. So, but it's okay. Now, I think with Jay's Train Sim Workshop Pacific Surfliner 2.0, that might be there. Basically, they add more realistic stuff to the route, or route, or whatever you want to call it. I just call it route. Same word, different pronunciation. Alright, I'm going to put some dynamic power on, because we're going a bit too fast for the speed restriction coming up, which is 15. So I'm going to put it all the way down. We're not going to make that speed restriction. We're going to get penalized for speeding, but, like, it doesn't really matter, so. There we go. Oh well, we'll get the points back for stopping at the station. But normally they wouldn't do this. Yeah, this is a pretty steep grade. We kind of have to, I have to ease the train in very gently into the platform. Because it is on a grade. So that doesn't help. Here, let me turn on, to make it realistic, normally they'd be coming in with their red lights because they would be heading back as train whatever train they're assigned to next. This train, I believe, is assigned to train 806 next, which is an Inland Empire train that goes from Laguna Niguel to Riverside. But yeah, we're just going to kind of ease it into the platform. See if we can get the engine to onto the platform. But we'll see. It's like very meticulous not to like try to derail this thing. Alright. Because there's buffers right in front of me, so it's really difficult to park it just perfect. But we're going to try. Alright, you know what? That's close enough. Let's put the brakes on. Emergency, put the engine brake on, and then start deboarding. Alright, we could have gotten a little closer, still have a little bit of distance. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Go ahead and dominate that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to share the video with your friends. And, I noticed that we're getting close to 50 subscribers, so, yay. Yeah, so, until next time, guys, peace out.